Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 2K action continues. Myself and Methods in the booth. eLevate versus Team Kaliber right now, and it's going to be all tied up at 1-1. And
wow,
that was a big sigh.
We have some huge action going on right now. First 30 seconds of the map, it's basically almost getting a dunk. He was halfway jumping through, and unfortunately, he was taken out. So really clutch plays by Team Kaliber right now. Still a 0-0 game. 4 minutes and 10 seconds left on the clock. And, you know, eLevate has the right idea. That's the second time they almost got through school. And as long as they keep the map control and keep doing this, then they should be golden.
Moch with the kill. Needs to stop this one-point throw. I think that one may just go shy.
For some reason, I feel like when I do that throw, it never goes in.
Oh,
wow. Oh! Wow.
Oh, Study with a massive mistake. Killer there
my.
to pick up the kill. And it looks like his team will be able to get that one out, but Study nearly choked it. Go back to that one-point throw. Whenever you do it, you fail?
I can't make it in, dude.
Really? I've mastered that.
I can't make it in.
I mastered that for my league play grind.
See what do you do?
I'm getting straight to Grandmaster.
See, do you do the slide off the ambulance like most people do?
Yeah.
Like, oh, is that what you do? See, I've never done it that way.
Really?
I just jump and throw, and for some, here we go. Another throw attempt. Kobe.
No. Nope. You gotta make sure you get that technique down. You gotta get in those private matches and practice methods. Gotta be about that life. I just want the shiny armor. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's the only reason I was practicing.
It looks great.
It does. It really
looks amazing.
Looney, 6-3, starting off for Team Kaliber. And of course, Team Kaliber on the bad side. So if they can keep it at 0-0, I'll be feeling pretty good if I'm part of that Team Kaliber roster.
Yeah, I mean, so right now, 3 minutes left on the clock in the first, half of this game, and we've seen no points yet. But you know, this eLevate squad has the right idea, and there's a dunk right now, 2-0 in favor of them, and you know. Gratefully for TK, Sharp with a huge two-piece on their in their base to, clear them out. Because if eLevate could have stuck around that back pickup truck, they could have utilized the head glitches, and that could have, took a turn for the worse for TK.
Looney picks up the drone, and it is going to be taken out from the side. That's Mochilla, picks up 2, goes for the drone himself, though, and is actually going to fall 10 seconds before it is going to be reset, unless someone touches it. Study goes down. Theory, the player really to watch from Team Kaliber as he gets that drone. Looking at trying to make something happen here, but he needs to wait for his teammates to push up and try and slay out in front of him. Smart play really coming from Theory, but his teammates not going to win those gunfights, but he looks like he's going to go for it anyway. Should really go for the one-point play. That's his thought process as well. Nearly intercepted.
That would have been a great interception if he pulled it
off.
But right now, only a one-point game, so TK doing what they need to do. They need to get point by point, as many points as they can on this bad side, they need to get, because if they can get on the school side and start going on a tear, then they're in a good spot.
Oh, that was Theory. He was just trying to make a play, running down the middle of the street. Meanwhile, his teammates
aren't those the best when you're watching someone with the satellite and they just make plays by themselves and they somehow get a dunk and like all of their teammates are nowhere near them and you're just like, how did that happen?
But then it's kind of like I feel as good as that is to watch, it's kind of bad because you have to look at the opposition team and be like, well, wow, how have you just allowed one player to juke you out? Like,
what's going on?
So, something clearly isn't.
It's something I would do because my juke skills are on point ever since flag football when I was like 8. You should see him. You should see him. Don't laugh, don't hate. I was sick.
I can't seriously. Oh, Looney, just go for one.
Oh, there we go.
There you go. That's what you want
to do. That throw definitely looks in, almost intercepted, and the miss. So, unfortunately, Looney made a nice play.
He didn't throw the drone out again. Study is having an absolute nightmare at throwing the drone out of bounds, and he's going to attempt it again. Finally gets that one out, but I feel like you can't mess that up.
I have to say, Mochilla really is doing his part for this eLevate lineup. I mean, he is, every single map we watched thus far, he's been playing extraordinarily well. So,
does he go into school here? He does. Now, Killer needs to look at that window. Oh, Moch is going to fall there.
He missed the Tyson.
Good job with the drone. Just trucks back to his own base, throws it out. Going to reset. Last 30 seconds left. Who has control of the satellite drone respawn? It is going to be eLevate. 3 players go down for TK. It's basically getting a little bit eager there, trying to run down the middle of the street, but is able to dip into school. Nice play. Drop the satellite, get new armor. And is he just going to go for a one-point play? Considering it goes for the juice.
Wow. Unfortunately, the player he knocked into that player, and I think honestly, if that player wasn't there to sort of disrupt his pathway to that portal, I think he would have got that, to be honest.
Killer doing all sorts of spawn trapping. Only Theory alive. Mochilla with the drone, and I think he's just gone for a pass. He has. That's going to be Study with the drone. Study needs to go for 2 here realistically, and I think did he just get 1 point for that?
I don't know. Yep, we got 1 point.
I thought I saw him dunk in.
I could have sworn he just jumped that in.
I could have swore he dunked in too.
Maybe he was in the, we'll see it right now, maybe he was in the air and he threw it because he didn't think he was going to get it.
He died in the portal.
Threw it.
No, I think he died in the portal.
Is that what it was?
Yep, and the drone kind of just carried through.
Okay.
So 3-1. Not the biggest scoreline.
Yeah, it's not too bad at all for Team Kaliber. In fact, if I was Team Kaliber, I'd be okay with this. I mean, they're only down by 2. They're heading on to the most favored side. As long as they just overall have school control and they slay, you know, I think they, you know, should be able to pull it off. They just need to get in their base. You see, what I've been seeing a lot of, and it's been working, is, you know, when you have a few players school and they're all focused on you, have one player sneak around through green. And that's an easy 2 to 3 piece almost every single time, because really, who's cutting off green when all the action's over there at school?
Good
point,
look at that.
Oh, already.
Did he get a drop kick? Oh, I thought Looney was going to get a drop kick too. Tied up. One question I do have for you.
Yeah?
Stuns or EMPs? Which ones do you reckon in uplink specifically?
I'm a stun guy. Well, I'm going to tell you a story real quick.
Hit me with a story. Story time with methods,
we're down,
ladies and gentlemen.
We're down by 1 versus SB with 10 seconds left.
Just 10.
On this map, we have the good side.
All right.
Now, there's 2 seconds remaining, and my guy is mid-air hopping into the portal to get the dunk. He wasn't even hurt. EMP hits him from Fizzer, brings him right to the ground and dies.
Oh, that sucks.
We lose the game.
See,
it was crazy.
OP,
so
EMPs
are very good in certain situations, but I personally use stuns. I mean, in all game modes, I'm a stun guy.
I feel like the EMP blast radius isn't...
It's not that crazy.
It isn't good.
And honestly, I mean,
it's like
other than uplink, it's not that worth it to me.
Right.
But you know, I'm gonna tell you an idea. I'm gonna give some tips to everybody watching right now, so you can thank me later. On a map like Retreat, when you're on that turtle or statue hill, if you're throwing EMPs over that wall, you don't even have to watch that wall for a little bit, because they can't jump over if you have them EMP'd. So if you have someone spamming EMPs over that wall, that takes off a lot of pressure from your team, and you can focus on bottom gold, you know, top lobby, things like that. So, you know, it's not going to work all the time, because, you know, you're going to have that one player who comes through lobby, then goes outside. But overall, I mean, you're going to be stopping a lot of people from hopping on that wall.
Yeah, definitely. EMPs, of course, affecting that movement. Movement is such a big part of Advanced Warfare. 4-3 there now with 3 minutes left. Still in favor of Team Kaliber. That drone is going to be run in. That's going to be thrown in 5-3 now in favor of TK.
In favor of eLevate.
No, TK.
What?
5-3 in favor of the scoreboard's wrong.
Oh, see now,
you gotta look at the game, bro. You gotta look at the game. Well, you need to switch that up, because you confuse methods, man.
Now I'm getting confused, man.
Don't worry, I got you, bro.
It's fine. You know, Ron's the homie. I can never be upset at Ron over. You know, everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. But
we'll get that changed.
Yeah, of course. So right now, 5-3 in favor of TK, and so what we saw was once a 3-1 game in favor of eLevate has now took a turn, and TK's leading 5-3. So, like I said, the good side's prevailing. And right now, Spacely's making some plays right now. He's going to get some armor back. He's going to switch this. He's going to throw this ball, going to pick it back up. Unfortunately, you know, he had the right idea, but, you know, he was killed. But, you know, good plays by Spacely. Nonetheless, he did what he could. And right now, if you're eLevate, I mean, you're starting to panic. You have a minute and 50 seconds left on the clock. You need either 2 throws or a dunk to even tie the game. And TK has full control. Look at this. Theory. Ooh, Tyson Tim.
Go for 1. Oh, you should have just gone for the 1-point play, make it a 2-possession game.
Yeah.
With the last minute, 40 seconds left, that's really going to amp the pressure up. But if you're eLevate now, how do you play this? What are you pushing? What are the calls that they're making?
Honestly, I try to have a player sneak behind them, and then you and your teammate push a certain way, and while you're pushing that way, have that player flank and pinch around. And it's so what happens there is when someone pinches and flanks around and they get even 1 or 2 kills, the players focused on the person with the satellite are going to turn around and try to kill that person, and that's when your team hits it. And the ball guy or the satellite guy and his teammates flood through and they slay out everything. So I think that's the proper game plan right now. I think throwing the ball or the satellite in their base, like Space just did, really isn't what you need right now, because they're just going to throw it out like they just did.
I'm surprised
and that's just less and less time.
I'm surprised he just threw it out normally as opposed to going for the 12-second reset. You know, if you can bleed off the clock, that's definitely something that you're going to want to do. 50 seconds left. If you can take another 50,
so uplink is very strategic. I mean, we see players throw the ball or the satellite. I keep messing that up. In spots where it's going to take 15 seconds to reset, where it's not going to reset at zone, and then you're going to need to wait the time. And with 30 seconds left right now, eLevate really struggling. TK getting the kills they need, and
I think that's just what it comes down to.
Look what they just did.
Yeah, they just
threw the ball on top, and TK going to win this map.
Well, there's still time.
Unless eLevate can do some Space Jam type stuff, drink the water that MJ gave his squad. I
Michael's
don't
magic
see
stuff.
eLevate winning this.
They need it right now. Now the drone's going to be reset. That is going to be game. So Team Kaliber go 2-1 up here in this series. Meanwhile, I believe... Oh, I didn't see what happened over on that left-hand side.
I'm pretty sure FaZe.
You're pretty sure
won
FaZe
the
won?
S&D.
Pretty sure.
I'm not
well,
100% positive. When I did see, it was 5-2 in favor of them.
It was 5-2?
Yes,
All right, well, I'm
so.
going to take your word on that. FaZe 2-0 up in their series against AR as well. They're starting up with Detroit uplink for now, though. Commercial break. When we return, we'll look at Game 4 between Team Kaliber and, of course, eLevate, and Game 3 between FaZe and Automatic Reload.
Ronin.